I have actually a question that I was curious to get someone's thoughts on, right? I think in terms of the success rates for manufacturing RNA today, is it one of the things we often talk about? We herald mRNA for how quickly, right, we can manufacture our products because they're cell-free. But in terms of reducing failed runs, I mean, are we finding that production of these products today, are failures still relatively common? Or is this, have we really gotten to the point where the platforms and our processes are producing the quality that we want? I don't know who wants to tackle that loaded question. But, I'm here for it if somebody has an answer. Alex, you wanna tackle that for us? And Andy and Chen, if you have any responses.
Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Are we finding, that quality is achieved today in our outsourcing?
It's kind of a mixed bag again, because, I try to, if it was like, look, the overwhelming amount of people in this lecture are doing linear mRNA, but it's not everybody's doing that. And then, replicates onto the second generation, right?
Yeah.
And they're doing all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's done the first time. So I try to, it's small batch, like boutique manufacturing is really what it is. It was so small that Big Pharma didn't care before COVID, right? They didn't care, and now it does still requires that hands-on, and you can scale up as you get through the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 commercial. Of course, you get to the bigger batches. But I think you still run into the issues with doing things for the first time and innovating. I do also think that methods and analytical development and formulation development, setting specs needs to be done conscientiously. Like, do not just paint yourself into a corner.
Yeah.
And make it FIO for as long as you can, like, so that you understand what we're trying to do. That way you don't make it where it's impossible to succeed. Or like, I don't think a lot of people do it where they make it where it's impossible to succeed, but I think they can make it a little bit harder because they maybe try to put precedents or what they think should be done ahead of their own product itself. And those players. And again, I think with the GMP manufacturing of this stuff, there was a lot of people at the development level and academic and everything else like that. GMP manufacturing is difficult. So if there is something that is done incorrectly during manufacturing, there's human error, which the FDA hates that, root cause, but there's a lot of these other things that can go on, determining and being able to know enough about our product so that we can make the determination that this deviation is not going to impact the quality of the product or the risk of the patient's safety.
Yeah. We had somebody actually chime in with a thought here that, I've worked with many CDMOs and found that it's a mixed bag. Technical support is largely lacking, particularly understanding spec setting and analytical development and qualification. The other is lack of transparency when things fail. Transparency is one that I've heard is a really important thing to kind of outline and figure out, right, when you're putting together an MSA and your quality documents.
Right. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's see. mRNA reaction and lipid manufacturing is scaled up favorably in general versus gene therapy and cell culture scale up, but so many things can go wrong in the CDMO manufacturing site. I love you all. Keep commenting.
That's totally right. Totally right comment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody working with CDMO have similar feelings.